Almost there, pile number 11. So, hi, Aquarius, or anybody who's interested in the Cosmic Tarot. So, this one's also a new one. This is one that I bought for my daughter, so I'm borrowing it for this reading. And if you like it, I'm excited to use it. Now, I decided to go ahead and pre-shuffle, and I came up with a nice little stack for you, and I included 2 Cosmos Oracle cards that are from the Light Gray Art and Lab Cosmos deck. Okay, so let's start. Aquarius 2020, here we go. So we've got the Princess of Cups. This could be you or somebody in your life, and she's kind of a sentimental, pensive, and quiet, a tender, romantic kind of person, kind and gentle, and dreamy and maybe sensitive. And if that's you, then maybe this is your approach or the way that you conduct yourself, which will do well in this year. Then next you have Temperance. I'm also feeling, it's kind of a feeling of quite a bit, not necessarily a prediction exactly, or what, like exactly what you're going to do, but I sense more of a how you're going to do it, an approach to your 2020, which is really good. So the Temperance is harmony, mental equilibrium. This is the middle path, so it's just being moderate, staying it right in the middle. There's going to be some kind of improvement, maybe physically or in your romantic relationship, because this also talks about union and rejuvenation. This is also about patience. So your patience is paying off. Things are coming into fruition, but this is just a very gentle, easy, transitional kind of year. Nothing really out of the ordinary. A lot of coordination and working well with people. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, like everyone and every year, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be cycles. There'll be some transitions. This Wheel of Fortune is represented by a mandala. It's really pretty, and it's also the Tree of Life, and it shows all the zodiac signs, and also the 4 elements. So this is kind of like a culmination, a realization of the cosmic order of things. And you're going to be able to use this. Maybe you're going to be more interested in astrology, metaphysics, and that kind of thing, and be able to apply it now into your world, apply it to your work, or apply it to your daily routine kind of thing. The higher laws and that you might enjoy are part and connected to the cosmos, and then it's connected to the universe, which is connected straight back to you and all the people that that you touch that are close to you. This is like a dance of energies, constant changes, as above, so below. So it's also like whatever you put out into the world, you also receive. So the Wheel of Fortune also talks about karma. The Wheel of Fortune also talks about fortune. So this could be also you having a very abundant year and making money and doing well and attracting the things that you want to attract in your life. This could be some kind of turning point in your life. So maybe sometime throughout the year, you'll sense sort of a shift, a turning point. But I think maybe there could be also just a search for the center, equilibrium, a balance, a moderation because of the Temperance, Apply these higher thoughts and the cycles and adapt it into your daily living kind of thing. All right, let's see what else we've got. We got the Star card, which is Aquarius. The Star saying, and this is kind of like, it could be a nighttime activity for you here. She's very beautiful, and this reflects your beauty and the beauty of the earth around you and the world around you. This is inspiration and hope, this brilliance, clarity to give and take, This is the unconventional as well. And Aquarius is definitely unconventional. This is kind of like a unique approach to the thing. I kind of like how the star is kind of reflecting and across in a kind of, triangular way. So in a sense, the stars on her head, the flamingo, all of these symbols are kind of like unusual and reflections and touching different things in your world. So far I feel like you're going to have sort of a year where there's shifts and ideas, but it's all going to be in a very smooth and soft and moderate way that'll be easy for you, be nice for you. And definitely abundance. And then we have the Prince of Wands. So if you don't have anyone in your life, there might be a prince showing up, or the other way around. If you're the prince, you might find your princess. Or if you are attached, then this is just saying that this relationship is expanding and growing and shifting in its cycles, just like everything else in your world in 2020. It's just a nice gradual shift and evolvement, evolution. I sense more here than anything else, a very nice, sweet, gradual evolution of things. A growth, a fortune, balance, moderation. And your prince here, if you want to know what kind of guy is coming along, this guy is strong, righteous, noble, harmonious, friendly, proud, committed, and romantic. So there could be a commitment coming in 2020. Okay, so let's see what your Cosmos Oracle are. You've got the Sun, which is really cool, and Pulsar. So the Sun is saying this is about cycles again. And oddly enough, when I think of cycles, I think of the Wheel of Fortune. I rarely think of the Sun. But just like all planets, Sun and the Moon, they have their cycles. Definitely the Sun and the Moon, right? The Moon phases, and then the Sun's different cycles affect towards the Earth. Sometimes it's closer and farther away. The rise and the setting, even though it's not actual rising and setting, the feeling of that, you feel that, you feel the intensity of the sun in different ways throughout the year. And this is rebirth, illumination, and visualization. So this is going to be a year of cycles and the source of inspiration for furthering your progress and your growth. The sun is going to act like a guiding light for your consciousness. So you're going to have conscious change. It's not going to be a subconscious thing like in Sagittarius, where they're doing the astral travel. You're going to do some very obvious conscious travel, exploration, and adaptation into your life here of truth and knowledge and mental brilliance. It's just the mental brilliance is going to come to you. There's going to be like a spiritual awakening, and there's a lot of yang energy or yan energy, which is the active energy. But at the same time, both forces are happening kind of at the same time in your year. You also have Pulsar. This is the lighthouse of the universe, and it appears like it's pulsating, like it looks like a heartbeat. It's ever present and comforting. It's kind of like the mothership, It's like comfort. So another key thing for your 2020 is seeking comfort in the familiar. So you'll have a conscious awakening, but you'll also stay nice and firmly planted in the familiar. It's important to honor the regularity of life, just the day-to-day, everything you do, because there's meaning in that too. There's a beautiful balance in the day-to-day. It's also appreciating one's home and maybe doing small things to improve home or whatever, improve your surroundings, improve yourself, improve your relationships. But it's all just plain appreciating those things. And it's also about spending time with friends, and feeling and continuing your connection with them and finding that peace and honoring that connection. And it's also about having a regular schedule. So yeah, I feel like regularity is going to be really important. It sounds kind of boring, but believe me, it's going to feel nice. You might have some shifts, some changes, some evolution, but it's going to be a very gentle, and it's going to be all part of your regular daily life. So nothing like really jolts you out of proportion, right? It's going to be this nice, easy growth, this awakening, but nothing that is too scary or surprising, right? And, maybe your romantic life too will improve or intensify or solidify a little bit more. Maybe you'll get a commitment or something like that. Okay, so let's take a look at your charms. Okay, I have this tray here that separates the year in quarters. So this is quarter 1, January, February, March. Quarter 2, April, May, June. Quarter 3, July, August, September. And the last quarter, October, November, December. And then I'll mix up my charms. The center one is just a general message or something important that you need to know. Okay, let's take a look at our first quarter. So first quarter, you've got Texas. So if that's your home, then it's going to continue to be a home, or maybe you move to Texas. This is Theater Under the Stars, so it's kind of funny because you also have the star. So maybe nighttime activities, going out with friends and things like that. Ooh, you got a big wad of cash here. So definitely the Wheel of Fortune, I think, means fortune. You're going to be fortunate and receive a lot of abundance right off the bat. You got 6. Sure. A little rocking horse. That could mean that you're fertile. So if you don't want to get pregnant, then take your precautions. You've got a leaf, pine cone. I feel like the leaves and the pine cones all kind of represent signs from the universe saying, like if you have a question, say, hey, give me a sign, like show me a leaf for an answer to this question, and then the universe will plop down a leaf or something like that. You're brave. Now, I'm not sure why you need to be brave, but it's always a good thing to be brave. You've got, here you've got St. Thomas guiding you. You've got the apple, which means good health and good nutrition, so that's good. Ooh, you got the World. So the world is your oyster. Maybe you'll be doing some traveling here, but just a nice exploring kind of thing. Also, you got the United States, so maybe exploring within the United States. You've got Scorpio, which is passionate. And more important, you've got the unicorn. So the unicorn represents the divine masculine. So maybe that's your Prince of Wands is your divine masculine, your counterpart. And they're here already with you at the beginning of the year. Let's take a look at the second quarter, which is April, May, and June. You've got Tinkerbell. She's all about pixie dust and magic and the manifestation coming true. It's like your wishes coming true. We've got, here's some bells. So that could be wedding bells or church bells, or it's kind of a celebration. This kind of feels very Four of Wands to me. So that could mean twin flame as well. You've got the donut, which it could mean, in some cases it could mean excess, like eating too much or eating too rich foods. But I think what I love about this is a charm that my son made on a 3D printer. He drew this out and he printed it. So this really just means 3D to me. Like your 3D world is going to be yummy, or maybe if you had a 5D relationship, you'll be able to experience it now on a 3D level, which is nice. You got love, idea, beautiful. Yeah, just like the star, she is so beautiful. So your beauty just seems to be enhanced whether you try anything or not. Piano, so maybe some music. The owl is intelligent communication. You got Santa Claus, so could be gifts that you got at Christmas that you're able to use really nicely in April, May, and June, or you're looking forward to the year, or just maybe you're working on a project that will come into fruition around Christmas time. Yeah, or maybe some kind of Christmas in June situation. You've got Here you got like little kids. They could represent brothers and sisters. They could also represent twins, and they can also represent twin flames or a couple, feeling nice and tight together. The Pentacles is stability and solid financial situation, and the airplane means you might be traveling during this quarter right here. Okay, so let's take a look at quarter number 3, which is July, August, and September. So I see, first of all, the number 3. That seems to be important in this group here. And you got this heart that's rock solid love. I feel like many of you are already in a relationship that's feeling nice and solid. You have brave, you trust, and forever. Sister of the bride. So you might be going to a wedding, or you might be getting married, or something having to do with becoming a bride. 27 and 23. This is family. So this third quarter here is July, August, and September. Happy. See, you're brave again. There's a lot of braveness going on. It's not showing me what you have to be brave about, but I maybe just, being brave in your day-to-day work, working and bringing light into the world. Or maybe you're dealing with that brave guy because the prince of maybe that's just a code word for him, your prince here. Prince of Wands, code word, Mr. Brave. So, yeah, but you're going to feel really happy. I have the little state of Maine. Interesting, Maine. You have the dice with the dollar, so that means taking chances and winning big. And the tree, the leaves, to me that's like the family. This could be like the tree of life, and that also kind of is represented in the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be where you start feeling shifts in your life, ever so gentle shifts in your life, but definitely abundance and getting some money. Okay, let's take a look at your fourth quarter. All right, so we've got hope. Baby feet. So be careful. You might be fertile, or maybe a baby's coming, or you're taking care of somebody's baby. 22nd, 17. You've got St. Anthony. Right? Yep. Look, you've got the yin-yang, sun and moon. So the sun right here is yin energy, but so there could be the yin energy, which is the feminine, which is you or the other person, but together you make a wonderful couple. And that could be like soulmates or twin flames. The dinosaur talks about maybe somebody's older, or somebody that you've known in a past life. The little bird is like communication, Twitter, chatting, things like that. You got the two hearts in the key. So you have the key to each other's hearts. A lot of cute things. Look, you got made with a smile and made with love. Somebody's going to be doing some crafts, I think, in that fourth quarter, making things. And a heart and another bell. So the bell keeps popping up. You got bell, and where's the bells? Well, I saw some other bells, but anyway. Oh yeah, the bells over here in the second quarter. Yeah. And then we have bells over here. And then we have bells over here. No, I don't know why I feel like I keep seeing bells. Anyway, so you also have Saint Anne. So Saint Anne's there to help you. Yeah, believe in that you're enough in the fourth quarter, and feathers from the angels to show you that they're there watching over you. But a very peaceful time here, a lot of hope and joy and connectivity. Now look, you've got tons in the middle section, so let's see what we can see what's important here for you. The weight could be like working out, getting strong kind of thing. You've got the mermaid, which is looking beautiful. It's also beautiful communication. You've got hug. You've got hope. You've got Virgo. These are all important things to you in this special message. You've got the little twin flame symbol, the two flowers with the heart in the middle. You've got the horse, which means, you're just like galloping ahead, full speed ahead, like a constant motion. You have a good idea. Maybe you'll have a new car or do some traveling in your car. Or it could be like your day-to-day ritual, regular activity. You got this nice weight. Everything feels nice and solid here. But this could also be about working out too. Somebody's got your back. This a lot of times is like a parent-child kind of thing, but it could also be friends. It could be just, people around you who are very supportive and caring. Also, check on your back. Make sure your back is, that it's healthy, like make sure that you get your therapy and massages and things like that. And then here you have the bird, which is kind of like more communication. So communication's important here. You have another twin flame soulmate symbol, which is the infinity symbol. So lots of good stuff for you. You're Virgo. You have hugs. You have the mermaid. I can't remember, but I think you might have hope here too. So that's very nice. And hope is kind of like, is very much like the star card. Star card brings hope. And the star card's beautiful, like the mermaid, who's deep and kind and just epitomizes beauty. And basically, just like the cards are saying, it's gonna be kind of enjoying, harmony. It's like a lot of harmony from temperance, patience, union, and coordination. I think temperance kind of like tells it all. Here's the sun too, that's shining for temperance. And then also in the evening, time for getting together with friends and things like that, and exploring the hope and the rejuvenation and cleansing and things like that. And always staying connected to your home, just feeling really happy with your home and your routine. So, yeah, I mean, it's not a major, big major shifts, but a lot of nice small shifts, and it looks like definitely financially doing really well, and romantically you've got your soulmate or twin flame right there by you. Just feels like it to me. All right. Well, I hope you like that, you guys. If you like that, thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. If you're new, please subscribe. Welcome, welcome. If you're returning, hello, my sparkles of light. I'm going to move on to the next. And faith, trust, and pixie dust.